Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls, or welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video we're doing some solo battle royale, and we are working on the Pro-AM skins quests. So there's a pretty short duration here, so we get most done pretty much right off the bat, but as per usual we have a scenic view for dropping in, just give a nice calm pleasant viewing before we get in the rampage. So we do end up going over to the shore over here and landing on this wooden crab. Don't really see anybody actually talking about this location, but I've gone to it quite a bit. There's actually several chests here, and there's usually nobody else over here. But let's get into it. Here we go. So we've hit this guy for 96. So we do have to recruit Han Solo here. Our first attempt, we actually lost our crown. So this is actually our second attempt. And we have to damage structures from 20 meters or further. And we'll just show a brief little scanning of that. So that was a short frame of 200 damage. This will be the completion of the rest of stage 1. For stage 2, we just have to find some stormtroopers. For the Pro-Am quests, we were pretty much just doing as we're going through the gameplay. We weren't really focusing on it until we got to a certain spot in the video. I was just trying to put pressure on this guy so that he couldn't heal. We've hit him for quite a bit already. He's already recouped a little bit of his shield since then. There is also another player coming in from the left side or the east. There's the other character I was talking about. And our ping started crashing, so we decided to move in here. I was actually trying to pick up this pistol, and we actually picked up another of the ARs. So now we have 2 of the scoped ARs. So I actually prefer to drop one of these ARs and pick up the shockwaves here. This is the guy that was over here boxed up though, so we wanted to chase him down. We actually ran into somebody else. It seemed to be pretty good here. Couldn't actually see him, but I was assuming he was down below here in the storm. We are in the top 10, but we don't make it past this point. So we had the shockwaves, we just didn't get to use them. So we're going to go ahead and look through our Pro-Am here. As you can see, Loser Fruit's almost completed, Boog is almost completed, and Clicks is just being started, I guess. So now that I have the TIE Fighter, this guy made a mistake by trying to shoot at me. I'm just going to come back around and go for him. So we did get the elimination. We were going up to fight the boss, and then seeing that somebody else already had the medallion. So we did end up turning north and following the coastline all the way around west. And then we wanted to go underneath this bridge, and we actually got a cinematic of this. It wasn't the greatest cinematic, but it's still better than this kind of view. So now we're going to cut over the cinematic so that you can see the Death Star in the background. So we're kind of low with our camera here, but once we turn to the side, we'll get a better view of the Death Star. Now I was going to cut out the previous clip and just throw this in so it looks smooth, but I didn't want people to be confused on how the screen changed from all of the TIE Fighter information and then into this cinematic. So we're going to start this TIE Fighter quest and repair the other one, so we had all 3 lives. And somebody was sneaking up on us here. So we also got a cinematic of this. So the cinematic actually shows how close this guy was to us. As you can see at the far wall, he was actually right there. You don't actually get to see the elimination because I have the feeds shut off for the cinematic view. So this video is almost over. If you haven't liked and subscribed and would like to, it'd be a great time to do so. We're about to throw another cinematic view in. Here we go. Let's get in the cinematic. This was actually part of the game, not the cinematic view. I might be overdoing it with the cinematic views, but I think it gives the video a little bit more depth, and that's why I was trying to throw them in. If you'd like to see more of it, please leave a comment down below saying so. So there's actually another guy on the other side of this gas station. So we were heading over to this other guy, and somebody else eliminates him as we were catching up. As you can see, we're trying to defend or block from that guy getting to us, and then he finishes us off almost instantly. That is going to be the end of the video though. If you liked it, go ahead and click the like button. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. Thanks again. Stay safe, stay positive, have an amazing day. This is what we have done for our Pro-AM skin unlock. And our alignments.